You are what you eat. Is this just a figure of speech used millennia after millennia to take with a grain of salt, or something that we should consider? When we eat animals, devour the flesh of the dead, eat rotten carcasses, what are we doing? Are we causing harm to just ourselves with diseases which have increased in the last few years? Or are we causing a greater harm to the universe at hand? We are causing an environmental destruction based on how we treat our fellow beings, especially our fellow animals. We have to understand when we eat the carcasses of dead animals, we're also taking in pain, suffering, as the hormones released at the time of slaughter goes into the items that we choose to eat. So, are we making our bodies gardens or graveyards? When we eat dead animals, dead carcasses, what are we doing to ourselves? Research and education has shown diseases are on the rise because of meat eating. Diseases are on the rise, and yet more education is necessary to help educate and convince individuals that perhaps we're causing a graveyard by committing one of the greatest atrocities when we hunt down, kill, and destroy animals' lives for our own gratification. Are we simply a society based on instant gratification? Meet our needs, but not deciding or realizing that we mistake wants for needs. So let's not make our bodies graveyards. Instead, make our bodies gardens. When we eat vegetables or a vegan diet, we are creating a garden. When we eat animals, we're creating a graveyard in which suffering, pain, and various other kinds of non-mentionable things are associated with. We are creating karmic reactions, and thus the pain and sufferings of our own society is enlarged. What are we doing? Are we simply creating a world that is going to help destroy one another without proper education, without proper guidance, and thus creating a further graveyard? We have a choice. We can continue to eat the carcasses of the dead and create a different consciousness, a consciousness that will continue to flounder and destroy ourselves and society at large. Or are we creating a garden that we can grow together? So grow the garden. Do not be a graveyard. Just transcend. Go above and beyond. Please, don't eat meat. Just transcend.